Today we're going to do a little unboxing and a run of my new chainsaw sharpener. I got to do it sitting in my front yard because the little guy fell asleep in the back of the car. This way I can hear him if he wakes up. So here it is. This is the box it comes in. I got it on sale at Princess Auto for $44. No assembly required, that looks a bit. Well, I guess it comes with their little toolkit. Everything's already set up. And as you can tell, he's awake. So I'll get this bolted down, throw a chain on it. So bad I mess up one of my old chains. I've seen a lot of reviews on this thing and people said it was hard to adjust or something, or they couldn't figure it out. It seemed pretty easy to me. The back one here adjusts your length of your tooth. Side one over here is your chain clamp. The one in the back is your depth of cut, and obviously your angles are on the side. Yeah, I had no problem adjusting the one that I have here. Well, I hope other people who did bad reviews on these because they couldn't read the instructions or something. I never actually looked at the instructions, so I don't know what how tricky they are to interpret. But I got my depth set. It's not leaving any burrs on the top or on the sides. So I'm going to finish sharpening this one up, stick this chain on my saw, and we'll see how it cuts. See if it cuts nice and straight. So I'll do this whole one side, then I'll show you what I'm going to do to rotate the angle. I'll meet you guys there. It's really easy to change the angle. All you do is just turn it and you can feel it locking into every 5 degrees. And then, boom, back at 130. So I got the chain all ground down. I think this one's at 30 degrees. I don't have my ripping chain on yet because I've still got to go cut up the rest of that log. rest of this log, mill it. Well, chain's tight, so we're gonna see if this can cut a straight line. I might not make the full cut because I forgot my earplugs back at the house. So, the 30 degree, obviously there's something off because it keeps coming down on the one side. I'm going to change to my ripping chain and see what happens. So I tried my ripping chain again on this bottom log, and it still felt like it was digging in. So for trial purposes, I just grabbed this piece of firewood here and I tried it, and it seems to have got a straight line. So I'm going to try it again on this piece of firewood. And this is with my ripping chain. Something to do with it. For some reason I had no problem going through that piece of wood. Finish, pretty good, definitely for a chainsaw. And a homemade ripping chain. For the grinding of that ripping chain, I'll put up a link to the guy's YouTube there, where I found out how to do it. Really simple. It's even somewhat straight. So I'm going to readjust and try this log again. I think the problem might have been with the first chain. The first time I tried to cut this is my one bolt was loose, so the bar was wandering. So far I got this far and it seems to be cutting pretty easy. Gas helps. Oh, I'm gonna fill this up with gas and get back. Okay, so I got my air plugs. Put some gas in it. It usually helps with a chainsaw. So I'll finish this cut, see how it goes. There you have it. Not too bad. It cut really easy. I was barely pushing on the saw at all. So I'm gonna rip off some boards on this, switch my chain back out, then head up and cut my logs up to length, come back and do some milling. And once I sharpen my chains 10 to 15 times, I'll give a review on what I actually think of the grinder, because it's too early for me to form an opinion on it quite yet. So I tried out that first chain again, and I think it was just because one bar was loose on my little jig I use for milling boards, so it kept digging in. I just cut four more boards with my crosscut chain on because it was starting to spit and I didn't want to change it over. So far, so pretty happy with that chainsaw grinder. We'll see how it holds up. I've sharpened 1, 2, 3, 4. Sharpened 5 chains with it so far. I'm just about to go do my neighbor's because he hit a rock or something there a while ago and it got all dull. So, thought I'd sharpen that up for him, and I'll also see what he thinks about it. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want more details on how I set up to do my grinding, alright, thanks a lot. Give a like or subscribe. See you later.